Hello and welcome to BUNKUM. My name's Anthony and today we're playing Detention, a game I've tried to record 9 times now, but every time I seem to do it, I have issues, whether it's technical issues relating to interference on my headphones, audio not recording, stuff not recording at all. I've been plagued with it. So this is a cursed game. This game is legitimately cursed. I have no idea why. I have never had so many problems with a game before in my life. So I'm going to give it a try and see whether I get any further this time around. The game I initially saw on a YouTube channel called Super Horror Bro, and they were doing the top 10 side-scrolling horror games, and this came in at number 3 or number 2. The screenshots of it look absolutely fantastic. It looks absolutely amazing. So I thought I'd give it a try. It's based in Taiwan, and there's a lot of references to Buddhism, religion and culture, so on and so forth. A lot of stuff to do with the 1960s and that country during that time. So interesting to see how it develops. Like I say, I do know some of what happens in the beginning because I've played it so many times, but we're going to start it from scratch and see if we have any joy this time around. So let us begin. Class, the following material is important. Pay attention, this will be on the final exam. During this time period, many provincial military leaders. See, it's going wrong already. The president then started the northern expedition securing... Look, it's Instructor Bay. And I'm the dude that's fallen asleep in class. Miss Ying, may I have a word with you? Okay, class, let's take a short break. Miss Yin, have you seen this list before? What list? I don't know whether that was Instructor Bay saying that to Miss Yin. I'm assuming so. We may find out later. Did I fall asleep? This is strange. Where is everybody? How come nobody's here? ... A typhoon alert? There shouldn't be any typhoons this time of year. What's going on here? I want to make sure I explore every facet of every area that we're in. So I'm going to take my time and go through all of the bits that I can see. There may be stuff that I'm going to miss, but hopefully I'll catch them all. This is my seat. The chairs are pretty uncomfortable, but I'm used to it now. Something on the board. Typhoon alert. I thought the weather was quite nice during history class. And there's this thingamajiggy. There's a note on the table. Where did Miss Yin go? Whoever was passing this note in class was worried about Miss Yin. Miss Yin keeps calling in sick lately. That's weird. No kidding, man. I hate those other subs they send in. Subs aren't that bad. I'll put this in my notebook. Good thinking, Batman. It's getting dark out. I should head home. First objective, try and head home. It's getting dark out. I should head home. Same thing. So I'll try not to click on things if I'm going to get the same thing that comes up. It's the bulletin board. The holidays are the only thing I pay attention to. Marked on the calendar are the daily and weekly quizzes, midterm exams, final exams. Reading this is giving me a headache. Right, so I think that's everything in the classroom. I'll just Scooby on this way. Girls' restroom. I shouldn't be going in there. Good. I'm pleased to hear that. I don't have to use the restroom. We can't go upstairs. The front gate isn't this way. And I'm not going to go downstairs just yet. I want to make sure, as I said before, I want to capture everything. So I'm going to mosey on down this way. I'm going to just look through this window. Room 203. This is my classroom. How did I go to sleep for so long? This is our class schedule.
Did I sleep through all the afternoon classes? The front gate isn't this way. The door is locked.
What's through this?
It's awful quiet in this classroom. Have they all gone home?
I think it says the same. Yeah. Oh, hang on, there's a note there. Oh, no. A piece of paper lies on the windowsill. Sketch of the old banyan tree. An old sketch of what looks like the banyan tree in the school. There seems to be a figure underneath. I don't know whether you see the same thing, but I kind of see a military kind of dude with a flat hat, possibly carrying a weapon. I don't know whether that Instructor Bay, is the same dude that's sort of pictured here. I'll let you make up your own decision on that. Locked. So can't interact with that. Can't go upstairs. So we'll mosey on downstairs.
The sign for our principal's office.
Locked. Can I go through there?
Some of the most valuable stuff is in here, including the only telephone we have in school.
Why would you only have one telephone in the entire school? That seems a bit bonkers. Even in a small school, you're likely to have more than one.
A pot for growing daffodils. Only one of them still to be hanging in there. There's something in the dirt. Dig it out?
Heck yes. And it's an old photograph. Can't tell who's in the picture. There is a quote written on it. The roots below the earth claim no rewards for making the branches fruitful. That is true. The roots do all that hard work. Do they get any reward? No.
Shoot, they closed the roll-up door. That's the only route to the front gate. I've got to figure out a way to open it.
And it's this little contraption here, methinks.
I think this is the control panel for the roll-up door. Open it.
Yes.
It's a mechanical winch. There are instructions on the cover. I think I need a hand crank.
Which can be found in here, because I've played this bit before. And it's awfully dark. And here's our hand crank. Superb. Right. Diamond Sutra.
Why would somebody put this on the wall? I'm not familiar with Buddhist teachings.
I don't know anything about that much about Buddhism. And I certainly don't know anything about the Diamond Sutra. So I want to try and go away after I've released this walkthrough, after this episode, and see if I can find out a bit more about that. It must have some meaningful context to this game.
This is one dirty raincoat. That musty smell is horrifying. Kerosene heater? We used it last winter, huddling around it and having a good time.
And I'm not sure whether the things that we interact with now we may come across later on, so the kerosene heater, the raincoat, little things like that. I don't know whether they have some kind of meaning behind them.
This used to be a classroom. Then they changed it to half storage and bedroom for our maintenance worker, Mr. Cow. Mr. Cow, or Colonel Cow, is, as we call him behind his back, is a military veteran.
So his Bay looks like... Instructor Bay and Colonel Cow both look like they're military dudes. In my mind, anyway. Oh, the Cow definitely is.
They say Mr. Cow sometimes sleeps in here. It's locked. I don't think anybody's in there.
A public announcement. Due to our ongoing war with mainland China, Instructor Bay is asking students to rat out anyone who may be pro-communist or show signs of treachery. There are big rewards for informants. We can't go any further that way. So we'll mosey on back this way, open up the door, and then see if we can escape this hellhole. I love the audio in this and the graphics. I think they're really neat. Really enjoy them. It's kind of those dampened down colours. There's probably a term for that.
Our school is located halfway up the mountain. It's got decent scenery with fresh air, but it's in the middle of nowhere.
And I think throughout the fruition of this game, you can certainly pick up vibes from Silent Hill in terms of some of the audio, some of the gameplay.
The auditorium is at a lower altitude compared to the other buildings at school. To the auditorium is the front gate and the route down the mountain.
We can't go any further off to the right, so we just go down this way.
The shortest route back home is through the auditorium.
Enter. Yes. And this is where things start to get interesting. We come across this young lady. And I didn't realise at the time, but we end up playing as this character. I thought we'd just play as Wei, who we're playing at the moment, but it's actually this lady here that we end up playing. I'll try not to spoil too much though as we progress. So I'm going to go and poke her in the eye. Wakey, wakey!
Hello? Wake up, you shouldn't be here.
Where am I?
The auditorium. You were sleeping on the stage.
Huh?
School is cancelled because a typhoon is coming.
Typhoon?
I just came from my classroom. You're the first person I've come across.
Weird. How did I?
We should get going. It's getting dark in here. And the rain is starting to pour.
Wait! My necklace is gone!
What? Have you seen my... Oh.
Have you seen my necklace?
I don't think so.
How? I must have lost it somewhere. So the first objective is to find this young lady's necklace, because she won't leave without it. Because it's clearly got some kind of significance to it.
Some odds and ends and an old military jacket. Nothing special here.
But we do have this little area where we find this.
Something's in there, but I can't reach it. Flagpoles and class signs. This stuff is used during our school assemblies. There's an umbrella. And there's an umbrella in the bucket. Take the umbrella?
Yes. But it's not just any umbrella, it's a broken umbrella. So we need to go in here and hook it out. So far I'm liking this because the puzzles are relatively straightforward. But we found a white jade deer pendant. Here we go. So I think we've checked out everything that's in that area. I'm going to give this to this young lady.
Is this the necklace?
You found it! That's awesome, thank you! Where did you find it?
In the storage room next to the stage. It seems like someone threw it into the vent in there.
What? Why would it be in such a place?
Well,
forget it. You found it anyways.
Let's get going before the rain gets heavy.
Sure. Sorry, the impressions are kind of sketchy. I just noticed there's this thing here, and I don't know again whether it has any relevance later on in the game, but it's
a full-length mirror. Makes me want to double-check if my shirt's tucked in.
But there's a door behind it, but you can't, unless it's just a door that's not actually leading anywhere, it's just a door with no frame, if that makes any sense. Just leaning up against a wall. And here we are in the great outdoors. Wow, it's raining pretty hard already.
An aged banyan tree. It's probably been here long before people settled on this mountain.
So this was the banyan tree that was mentioned in that photo, where the military leader person dude was standing under. And again, I'm guessing it's a military dude. But this is the tree. So it's got to have some significance somewhere along the lines. But what exactly, I do not know. And this thing here as well.
This rock's been sitting here for quite some time now. People say it fell from a small temple on the mountain.
Because it's got inscriptions on it, I can't really see what it says, whether it's picture. I think it is writing of some description.
It's the main security office by the main gate. I guess even the guard left for home. Here's the campus exit.
And we can try and escape. What? The bridge collapsed.
No freaking way. Oh God.
Whoa, why is the river red?
This looks like... It kind of looks like blood.
Blood? Don't say that.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
What happened?
Okay, let's calm down and think about it. There's got to be a reasonable explanation.
Sorry, wrong voice.
Why is it red? Even muddy water shouldn't be this color. I think I know the cause of this. There are a few factories located upstream. It's probably them dumping chemical waste into the river under the cover of the typhoon.
Are you sure?
I've heard people talking about it.
Perhaps you're right.
The worst part is, we don't have the way to go downhill now with the bridge gone. Tons of people cross this bridge every day. This bridge should have been better maintained. Guess we're gonna have to head back to school. It won't do us any good standing here in the middle of the rain.
True.
Don't worry, it's just a typhoon. The school has enough supplies for us to get through the storm.
All right. I guess I can trust you. You seem like a reliable person.
Just trying to keep optimistic.
Let's get going then. Yeah, it's a bit bit ominous. River of blood. Weird things are happening. Abandoned school. What could possibly go wrong? All wet and tired. What a day.
Just rest up for now. We may have to spend the night here.
Oh, wait. I haven't officially thanked you for finding my necklace for me. I'm Fang Rei Xin, a senior from Miss Ying's class. You can call me Ray. How about you? What grade are you in?
So you're my senior. Miss Fang, I'm Wei Chung Ting.
You don't have to be so formal with me. It's a bit awkward. Just Ray's fine.
Normally we don't go to the senior building. I heard that it's a very competitive environment where everybody works their butt off studying.
It's not that awful. Some of us still do what we want.
I do envy you for graduating. Soon you won't have to see Go Fang on a daily basis anymore.
Instructor Bay? I don't even dare call him by his whole name. Rumour says he was a relentless killer during the war.
I wouldn't dare do that in front of him either. We're all pretty terrified of him. We avoid him at any possible way we can.
Ahem. Hey you, come here! Why are you hiding from me? Are you affiliated with the commies?
Oh, that's a perfect imitation. Giving me goosebumps.
Ha! Anyways, just hang on tight, buddy. It'll be your turn to graduate next year.
Life's a struggle. Hey, I know what we can do. Let me go use that phone in the principal's office. In the principal office. See if I can contact anyone. Then I'll grab the heater in the storage room and a couple of blankets from the health center. That should be enough for us to get through the night.
That's a well thought out plan. Do you need any help?
I'll be fine on my own. You should rest up here, missus. The man's got it under control.
How derogatory is that?
You wouldn't say that.
Hold on there now. Don't take me as one of those spoiled pampered girls. I'm probably more capable than most you boys.
Sorry, that came across the wrong way.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I know you were just trying to help.
Okay, how about this? I'll go make the phone call, then we can try and find what we need together and carry them back.
All right, that sounds good. I'll wait for you right here. Just hurry back. It's getting real dark in here. They keep on saying in here rather than anything else, but it's getting dark outside, not inside, so I find that a bit weird. But I like the game. This is a very cool game. Right, so... Oh no, am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. And weirder things are happening. I'm no longer controlling him and it fades to black.
His footsteps echoed softly, invoking a trace of suspense in me. Reality faded away as time stood still. I swallowed hard as the emptiness confined me.
That is so weird. I'm guessing this all has context to what's going to happen, but it's all a bit weird. No! Ah! Why? What happened? It looks like he's not breathing at all. Is he dead? But how? He was fine just a moment ago. Oh my god, I just met you. Tell me this is only a bad dream. Okay, Ray, take a deep breath. ... There's a notebook on the stage. It's Ray's journal.
Notebook.
Saw him looking through it earlier. Perhaps there are clues to what happened. Poor Way. I liked him. I was getting used to him. Poor fella. Oh, actually, let's look at the journal. Fortune-telling poem. A fortune-telling poem for the temple. Turn the wheel with the laws of the universe to reveal the path ahead. At the moment, this makes absolutely no sense to me, and I'm hoping it has a little bit more... I might be able to fathom out what it means later on. But first, we need to get a candle, which is just over this way. And then that'll light our way. I should take the candle with me. This should light the way. Right, if I remember correctly, there's something in here as well. That's it. Book club. A note with a conversation. Hey, I heard a teacher started a club for the students and are reading some prohibited books. Really? I thought that book club was just for just a place for studying. See, it seems really ominous. Weird things are happening. Really weird things are happening. Okay. Oh, and there's a dead mouse in there. Hang on. Click on the mouse. A dead mouse. There you go. No wonder it smells so bad in here. I used to admire the flag bearer. Thought it was the coolest job. Now I just want to get away from all this. The basket's filled with trash. So that's that area all done. So there's nothing more to look at in there. But if we perambulate off this way... I hope I can wake up from this nightmare. And the door's locked. So we have to go and find a key. Which is obviously back the other way where the bridge was out. So by the banyan tree. But this is where the plot starts to thicken. Oh, did I check the jacket? There's nothing here. Oh, I know this jacket. It belongs to Mr. Cow. And the fence is gone. This is where things get really weird. It's like Silent Hill, where you've almost got two worlds, whereas before when we were playing as Way, it seemed pretty normal, but now things start to get really, really weird. The famous sacred tree of this mountain. It looks rather spooky at the moment. Why is there a grave here? The engravings on the tombstone were all rubbed off. I'm so intrigued by the premise of this game. And I'm guessing everything's going to get married together towards the end and it'll all kind of make sense. When was this built? A shrine? Worshipping a few deities? I don't recognise any of them other than the Earth God. Huh? What's this thing next to the incense burner? The key! There's a note under the key. What's this? Facing the Lingard. Picked up at the shrine, seems like a page from a children's book. Don't be scared when you see the Lingard. Just hold your breath and quietly walk away. And that we will. And you get this awful sound in the background. Listen. I don't know. I think she's eating something. But what? I have no idea. But we've only got a limited amount of time before we run out of breath. Quick, 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 quick. Go, 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 go. Ooh. That was too close. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one, Scooby-Doo. Wait, stop hanging around. Get back to business. There we go. Should be the right key. Oh, I liked Wei. I was getting used to him. Right. A lone daffodil. A lone daffodil, even. It must have been very hard for you. Poor thing. Though near graduation, little is known about our principal. It's almost like he comes to the school wearing a mask. There's definitely something about him. He sounds like a really dodgy character. Who could be calling at a time like this? Perhaps I can get some help. A bookshelf filled with books about history, leadership, and the war. If I remember right, the principal was also a war veteran. Where's the phone? Here's the phone. We can answer it now. Wei said he was trying to get a hold of the townspeople. Maybe they're calling back. Hello? Hello? I'm a student from Greenwood High. Someone here was found dead. Please send help. Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Fang, I am waiting for you in the councillor's office.
What? Who is this? What in the world is going on? Who was that? How did he know it was me? The councillor's office is on the 3rd floor. Ugh. Freaky. I forget about that every time. Shrimo painting. It's a scene from near the school. Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these incorrectly. This file cabinet, shouldn't it be locked up? A watch list? For what? The folder is empty. So I don't know whether that relates to the list that was referred to by Instructor Bay when he was talking to Miss Yin. There's something about this list somewhere along the lines. But we can save here, although it saves throughout the fruition of the game anyway. So I'm not sure exactly on the point of that. But now we've done that, what I want to do now is just go make sure we're exploring each area. And making sure we're seeing absolutely everything, clicking on everything. Right, this is the device control for the door. I'm not familiar with how it works. Might get hurt trying to operate it. Boarded up. It's weird that stuff is boarded up as well. We move stuff in and out of this room during the school year a lot. Brings up bad memories. I don't know why though. What's with that room? What was in there before? I can't remember. Oh, hang on. Let's do that one just in case. Mr. Cowell sleeps in here sometimes. Mr. Cowell's room. What's on the door? It seems to have a bunch of Taoist talisman painted on it. Strange, it's not locked. But I can't open it. That is pretty freaky deaky. It's almost like it's protected by something, perhaps. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know whether Cow and Bay, they're kind of responsible for all of this. When's the last time they updated this bulletin? We've got this weird little thing. But we can't do anything with it at the moment. A strange combination lock. I can't open it unless I know how to read these weird symbols. And hopefully, at some point, I'll be able to find out what they are. I haven't got as far enough to find out what they are and how to open it. So we've done everything on this floor now, I think. There's nothing else for us to investigate. Taoist talisman of protection are all over this wall. I think it says it the same here, does it? No, all boarded up. So it's interesting there's stuff for protection on doors. I'm not sure... Is that a special room? I can't see inside at all. Is that... Can I see someone in there? There's someone there. I can see someone's reflection. I've not noticed that before. If I stand in front of it, will it let me? That's weird. That's very weird. Excuse me. Sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. I may be able to cut it with the right tool. Died young, written on the paper. This is Wei's classroom. I was hoping Wei wouldn't die. I like Wei, and it's not good that he's died. You're on your own now. Who wrote this? I want to know what's going on. Are the people alive? Is it part of some cult? This is Wei's seat. There's some writings on the desk. Strengthen thy wings. The sky's the limit. Don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, there is, isn't there? Announcement flyer handed out by Instructor Bay. Gambling is prohibited on campus. This is the school's ban on acts associated with gambling. Whoever gets caught gambling will be expelled. Who gambles at school anyway? Surely that's just something you just don't do. This used to be where I could clear my head. Right now, however, it gives me goosebumps. What's this? There are pliers in the sink. Yay! At least we can cut the barbed wire now. My head hurts and I look like hell. How did Wade die like that? Am I in danger as well? White dear, please tell me this is all a nightmare. Forgotten or just too afraid to remember? So what does that mean? Is there something more to this girl than we know? It's locked. Don't think anyone's inside. I wasn't willing to interrupt somebody on the lavatory anyway. The door is covered in stains. Is it mould? Do you think it's blood? Oh, how did it get so nasty? What did it say first? This is disgusting. There you go. A rotten smell coming from inside. I don't want to open it. Is it going to be a dead body, or is it going to be somebody doing a number 2 and not flushing the toilet? I'm guessing it's probably a body. Darkish red stains in the sink. Something's jammed in the pipe. A dye in a place like this? Although you're not allowed to gamble, we've found a dye. Oh, a pile of wood and wood debris blocking the way. Seems to be broken parts of decks and chairs from the classroom. And that awful thing, what are they called again? Oh, I'm going to go via the classroom because I want to avoid her at all costs. I could hold my breath, but I'm just going to bypass her altogether. Lingered, that's it. The lingered. I don't want to speak to them. Right, so we need pliers. Oh. Didn't want to do that. That's what I want to do. Let me cut this! Right, so there's a piece of paper on the floor. Food offering. Picked up on the health centre corridor. Put down the offering and revere the lingered. Then hold your breath and do not linger. So we get to offer them food, but I'm not sure. So that just keeping stationary, and we don't have to, because I've not done that yet. I've not offered them food, so I guess we'll soon find out. It might be to try and divert them away from stuff. A storage room for medical supplies. It's locked. The nurse should have a key. Here we go. And here's some food. We have a food offering now. Right. Is it going to let me do it? There we go. A Snellen chart for an eye examination. The light box can be lit, if I remember correctly. So we turn it on and we find a key. There's a shadow in the corner. Pull up the board. Yes, please. Medical supply storage. So now we can go to the other room. I've not actually done that yet. So this is pretty much as far as I've got. Several documents on the desk. Patient records. Diagnostic reports from the health centre. How can students be injured so severely like this? Date, April 20th. Name, Huang Ming Chung. Age, 17. Gender, male. And he has multiple fractures for some reason. So whether they're being tested on or... I don't know. We'll soon find out, I guess. Can't go through there because it's locked from the other side. So in theory, if we go to the medical supply room, we might be able to come through back through that door, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to save, and I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully this time round everything's turned out fine, and I won't have any more issues with video recordings or sound or anything like that. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Everything past this point I haven't seen. This part that you've seen today, I've played a ridiculous number of times, and hopefully it will turn out okay this time. But let me know in the comments section below what you think of the game. Always welcome your thoughts and feedback. I do always appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my content. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Laters.